So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And the kick by Gonzalez is good. First half in the books.
You're talking about the target passing?
The NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis.
It's in your weekly training thing.
Ready to rock for the third quarter. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, I think you take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken.
They got them now.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that.
They were open before.
Teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down. So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs.
You got to invite him.
Carry for Terrence McGee. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. They'll toss it to Crowell. Quick feet by Crowell. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
He is in the 4-3.
There's the Browns strike for 16.
Oh, no, he in a 4. Oh, no, you don't want to come out.
Now, this is an example.
3-4 is good versus the run. 4-3 actually isn't good versus the run.
And guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
I use 3-4. 3-4 is the best run stopper in formation.
Set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground.
Competitive. We don't do things.
Looking for his running back, and he's got it. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll make it a second down.
Now, that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, on maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on first down. They're ahead of the chains now.
What? 5 yards left for the offense. It's second down. Scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a third down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down, because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15. 23 yards on the pick.
Why not knock it out now? Are you on the work?
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult.
Yo, Artez, what time your homeboy be getting on? I'm with the pack.
Widen, because he heads towards the flat first. Oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Isaiah Crowell, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. And he's able to put it through. Gonzalez now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Out come the Rams. They'll have it first here to begin the third quarter. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second half?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology.
And Gurley fumbled it. Gurley fumbles the football. It's loose. And this is picked up by the Browns. And they take over already 5 yards deep into the red zone at the 15-yard line. Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit.
Yeah, hopefully we're able to get the game out there.
Kaiser now after the fumble.
Nah, no thank you for you.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. The completion good for 3.
You say you're not on line? Montez, no?
They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily.
He on the West Coast out there?
Targets aren't open.
Yeah. Okay.
Second down, Kaiser.
Good pass.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Nikel
Probably on his way home.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Very tough spot here for the offense to start.
Cover the running.
After the interception, here's Gone. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. They go play action here on first down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Joe Schobert not dropping into coverage. He comes on the blitz and takes him down for a loss of 9. Play action. It's gone. He'll let it fly for Austin. Get jarred loose. It's incomplete.
And attempted a deep ball there, and they didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. The Rams on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 19.
Super 66. Super 1.
A shotgun snap for Gone. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man-on-man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
That's taken on the 25.
Oh.
34 yards on the return, but for a moment looked like he had a shot to go all the way. And the Browns have a short field in front of them now as they take over 1st and 10. Shift together here from the D-line.
Looks like he's playing the safety.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And the stop here will come at the
I know what.
38-yard line. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll be second down.
Here we go. What?
Back now in Los Angeles.
Now you messaging me? Tell me you're investing in me.
Now a second down throw for Kaiser.
Okay.
Eluding the pressure right. And this will be incomplete. Duke Johnson, the one he was looking for. And it's third down.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
On third down, Kaiser. Nope. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right
side. Should not stay with him.
Okay, that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Duke Johnson, 38 yards. And the forced fumble defensively leads to 6 points for the Browns. So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule.
Yo.
What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He on the app?
Now play fake, and it's gone.
Put him in the
That's free. The collision there jarred the ball.
I knew exactly what I was going.
Down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Back to the air. Goff on second down. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got it. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
He decided to run a hitch route. Have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Yeah, I'm on the East Coast.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
Yeah, I'm on the East Coast.
A play fake to Gurley. Now Goff. Sliding out of the pocket. He can run for it, and he will. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
All right.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got
doing
him
too much play
sack.
action. I'm gonna bring that pressure now.
Kirksey leading the surge there. He drops him for a loss of 6.
Probably play action again.
To throw on second down is gone. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Brian.
Man, they gotta fix that camera
and the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Facing this fourth quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball, and on the other side, they were ready.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock, they know the lead that they have, and all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Playing the pass, picking it off, and now big time in the driver's seat. They'll run it now out of the gun. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. You have to stay in bounds and run that clock. Coaches, that'll drive them crazy.
Sacrifice a yard or two if you have to. Just go down, in bounds, keep that clock going. It's almost like he was caring more about his fantasy stats than it was about winning the game, and that has to drive a coach crazy.
Again, it's Crowell. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. The Browns on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 5. From the gun, Kaiser. Flush to his right. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this 3rd down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
So it's an empty trip downfield there as they get a missed field goal on 4th down.
And I didn't see anything in the setup. It's a good snap, good hold.
Yep.
He just pushed it, and that one never wanted to come back.
They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, you're eager. You come right up there, and I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. Getting late in the fourth now, Charles. 2-minute warning just around the corner.
Yeah, some teams just want to get to that spot, take a breath, and then come back and attack for the rest of the game.
Now Goff. Flushed out right. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this.
Damn, I was looking for this shit. I was the wrong fucking thing.
Offense with a fumble, but they recover it, and it brings up 2nd down. So the D-line's going to spread out. Goff turns and gives to Gurley.
That's what I'm talking about.
This has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd. This linebacking core, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have, and what they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line, because they've kept them clean, so to speak. Not letting blockers get to them, allowing them to run to the football and keep that running game bottled up.
One first time middle.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Watkins. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it is
he dropped it. Let's go.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining.
Yeah, he sold. Yeah, Gurley sold on that one.
So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
Let's go!
This is Crowell. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play. It'll be be second down.
So on my side of the field, I'm good. Your side of the field, no. Punt, right?
Blocking there, don't you?
I would agree with that totally. At some point, they have to win at the point of attack. Instead, it's the defense getting it done again. And
Okay, like me on the other side going towards the red zone.
Close to about the 45. A gain of a yard gets
Okay,
them
so
back where they started. Now it's third and 10.
past the 50, I can go for it, or
sometimes when you
no?
abandon the running game, it's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality,
I'm gonna post the rules on time. I'm gonna post the rules in a minute.
hard to get them
No.
started again occasionally.
That's the only rule I gotta really. No, that's about it. Besides quick, like so. Once I'm past the 50, I can go for it, or no?
Nah, it's more to it than that. That's what I'm saying. I gotta post it so yeah, that you can understand it.
Gain there on the
Well,
play, and
no,
that's
nigga, that's what
gonna
I'm
leave
asking you now. Are we
fourth
talking?
down.
Yeah, nigga, but you know, you one of them hard-headed Brooklyn niggas, so you know.
Nah, nigga, I'm from Yonkers,
Oh, that's even worse. You should have said yeah, Brooklyn.
They might catch
Nah,
the
nigga,
defense
I
off
ain't
balance
from
with that play
Brooklyn.
call, but unfortunately that didn't work.
Yeah, nah, you can go for it, but it has to be 4th and 2 or less.
Now. Always a
All right,
good
4th
sign
and
when
2
your
or less.
first
All right,
punt
so that's what you
comes
gotta
in the
say.
fourth
All right.
quarter. Now a high kick, almost a pooch punt. And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard
Nah, because nobody like 3.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They are down big. They have not scored a single point. I don't know.
Shut up, man.
At this point, you just want to get in the locker room and get the heck out of here.
That is one way to approach it. Sometimes
Come on, give me one music pick at least.
hasn't worked
God,
all
dang.
game. There's no sense in doing something now. Let's get out of here. No one gets hurt. But others will look at it and say, we still have an opportunity to do
pride
something.
on the line.
Exactly. You have pride on the line, execution as you look forward and get ready for your next game, and a message to your team. We're not going to quit no matter what.
You playing
no
out
matter
there?
what the battle is, we're going to finish this thing out.
Uh-oh, 0-1 starts now.
Throw, and they'll set up the screen to Gurley. He fights forward for a couple with a penalty flag down. And the linemen, they're already walking back. So they were looking to throw,
Good game.
holding on a big right tackle.
Hey, if it's 4th and, you said you go for that 4th and 2 at any time?
You're probably okay. You get it out on the
You gotta be
shoulders,
past the
get 'em
50.
wide, usually got to pick up a holding call.
That's all I want to
So Charles are able to complete what so often seems to be elusive, a shutout in the NFL. And maybe what's fitting is they ended the game on the field, that defensive unit on the field. What an exclamation mark.
And
Can everybody at the
probably
hoop?
felt like they could go another 60 minutes without anyone putting points
Oh,
on
the
the
trade?
board
Oh, I
against
got
them. That's the confidence you gain throughout when you're pitching a shutout. And they're going to leave the stadium.
I wonder if
feeling
Miguel
like
ever
they're
got
all
his
10
internet.
feet tall.
That nigga fast as shit.
Let me go to the Panthers.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. From Los Angeles, so long, everybody.